For a long time, fishing has been a thriving industry in Uganda, especially on these waters of Lake Victoria. At one time in history, this lake held one of the world's richest fish assemblages and was primarily made up of hundreds of species. Unfortunately, from the 1980s until now, the lake has seen the world's largest ever extinction of vertebrate species and has since started to face new problems including pollution, algae blooms and hyacinth among others. Statistics also show that the number of people fishing on these waters has increased to over 300,000 and that a number of illegal fishing techniques have also increased.
These nets get every fish and destroy all the fish species.
Manyala mulufuti babuita steel buno nabo butemu nnyo mu kutta ebyennyanja sebo.
The gradual depletion of fish stock on this lake has led the police, the fisher community and government officials to intervene. They want to amicably stop the vice. The hunt for illegal fishermen who use substandard fishing equipment starts here in Kalangala, where we have to move onto Lake Victoria and try and track down some of these fishermen who are really depleting the stock of fish. The raid by police on some islands of the lake, such as Kaya, Misunzi and Kachanga, paints the grim state of fishing practices here.
All this should be taken. You can see this is defilement in understandable language. How can you fish like this? Is a very, very young one like this. Very dangerous. This one even can kill his own child. If you can be able to slaughter this fish, as small as it is, you know this one can even weigh more than 100 kilograms if it grows up.
The kind of fish people are getting from the lake, it implies that very soon we are reaching the tipping point and there will be no more fish around. Therefore, the investments which the private sector is making, like fish processors, big fishing farms, even the government investments are now just void. They are going to be useless.
The success of this operation was aided by some vigilant residents who tipped off the police to nab the perpetrators. These defiant fishermen lost their fishing nets and the fish taken from them as a punishment. These are some of the fish caught using substandard fishing equipment. If let to grow, this fish can weigh over 100 kilograms and fetch more money in both the local and the international market. However, the fishing community is dissatisfied with government over the rough treatment by law enforcers. They also blame government and the Ministry of Fisheries for the importation of substandard nets.
Why can't government ban those people who import in the illegal nets? Every time we ban illegal nets, government does not work with us in the struggle.
Illegal fishing has greatly hindered economic growth in the fishing sector. Species such as the Nile perch, which can weigh over 100 kilograms when mature, are caught in nets when still immature and sometimes weighing as little as 40 grams. The Deputy RDC Kalanga District say the war against illegal fishing needs more resources and should be done jointly with the neighboring countries of Kenya and Tanzania.
How can you get a fish that weighs 100 kilograms and you combine 1,000 fish to weigh a kilogram? That's very bad, terrible. Because if they don't have jobs, if they don't have fish to fish from the lake, what will they be doing? They will also run away. You will find all these highlands just empty, full of forestry, full of animals. So themselves, they will run away. Yes.
Although government has over the years attempted to ensure value on fishing products benefits locals, it is high time for locals to be encouraged to seek fishing permits before catching fish. Authorities say this should also involve red taping and delays, making it worth pursuing. In the long run, it should save the Nile perch, the tilapia and other fish species from extinction. Dennis Igoa, UBC News.